Hello guys, you're on VRM24.com YouTube channel, name is Vadim, and today we will disassemble the Samsung Galaxy A13. The difficulty is 1 gear or easy, and we will start disassembling by opening the back cover. And since we have a cover with the sides, we first need to remove the card tray. To pop open the card tray, insert a paper clip or a SIM ejection tool into the hole beside the tray. Push in towards your smartphone, but don't force it. By the way, don't forget to subscribe and put the like, it will help us a lot. After that, we take a plastic opening tool and insert it between the display and the back cover, in the place where we have the hole for the card tray. Be careful, because in this place the plastic is very thin and you can damage something. We move the tool along the edge of the cover, disconnecting the hooks or clips holding the back cover. Also, be careful on the edges. It is difficult to advance the tool. When you open the back cover, do not forget that fingerprint sensor is located on the side of the cover, and accordingly a cable goes from the back cover to the printed circuit board. After opening the cover, we need to disconnect the fingerprint sensor connector, and for this we need to pry up the camera's cover. And yes, looking ahead, I want to say that this smartphone was under repair before us, and the repair was not carried out with a high quality. Throughout the smartphone you can see dents and scratches, in some places there are no screws. Disconnect the fingerprint sensor and remove the cover. In our case, the fingerprint sensor is combined with a physical push button. Now we need to unscrew the screws. We use a Phillips 1.5mm or Phillips #30 screwdriver. And yes, you can see that 2 screws are missing. You should have 8 screws here. And again we see traces of poor quality repair, a dent on the cover. We hook the cover by the edges and remove it. The cover protects the printed circuit board. NFC and antennas located on it. Which antennas are quite difficult to say. Manufacturers usually do not provide such information, and specialists who are able to understand this in the world very little. So, on the motherboard we don't have the shields, another example of poor quality repair. We do not disconnect the battery connector with a metal tool. There is, of course, a clean white area around, but it is better not to risk it and not use a metal tool. And we disconnect the connector of the display module. We continue to unscrew the screws with a Phillips 1.5mm screwdriver or Phillips #30. Here we have 8 screws. Now we have to remove the cover with antennas. Hook it up by the edges and remove the cover. The loudspeaker is located in the frame of the display. Disconnect the connectors of the interboard cable and 2 coaxial cables. The subboard is held in place with a screw. Don't forget to unscrew it. Use a Phillips #30 screwdriver. We pick by the edges up and try to lift the subboard. On the subboard we have a charging port, a headphone jack port. On the reverse side there is a microphone, connectors and contact pads. Disconnect the coaxial cable connectors. And again, the motherboard is held in place by 1 screw. Please use a Phillips #30 screwdriver and don't forget to unscrew it. Now we can remove the printed circuit board. We have the cameras on the motherboard. We disconnect the connectors and take out all cameras. The assembly is over, but don't rush to leave. We decide to make bonus content at the end with examples on how to remove the battery and something else on examples of other models. And so the first example, we remove the battery, use a plastic film. This is the protective film of the new display. Spray some isopropyl alcohol and gently push the tool and try to lift the battery up, or slowly rock it up and down.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never...
The second example is how to disconnect the earpiece speaker. Here, it is quite important to pass the tool under the speaker and gently pry it off. Never pick up the speaker by the middle, otherwise you can break it. The third example is how to disconnect a loudspeaker. Here it's also important to not pick up the speaker by the middle, otherwise you can break it. And the fourth example is how to disconnect the vibration motor. Here we have a good example of how to pass the tool under the vibration motor body.
It's sleeping in on Sundays, I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well, I just wanna be happy, how to get there, glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want.
Okay guys, now we're done. Thank you for watching. If you like what we do, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, read our articles on our website. Take care of yourself, and until the next video.
All I need are some better days, cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.